The saying is, big things come in small packages. And that cannot be truer of our next award winner, the first of two stalwarts we are recognizing tonight for their long careers working on the public's behalf. Molly Diggins was the first and only director the North Carolina chapter of the Sierra Club had for 22 years. In fact, the Charlotte Observer proclaimed her a guardian of the environment, saying you cannot name a single issue in North Carolina that Molly has not been involved with in the past 20 years. The Clean Smokestacks Act, the Renewable Portfolio Standard, stormwater protections, and every other clean air, clean water, and conservation in our state have benefited from her leadership. Not only was she a fierce advocate, but quickly rolled up her sleeves to fight any rollbacks to existing protections. For that, Governor Cooper awarded Molly North Carolina's highest honor, the Order of the Longleaf Pine. At the legislature, we often played the role of good cop and bad cop. It's sometimes bad cop, worse cop. I'll let you decide who played which role, and we might argue on any given day who got to play what. Though she retired from the Sierra Club, I may bump into her more now than I did when she was working full-time. Just last week, I saw her at a fundraiser with Governor Cooper bending his ear, I'm sure, about environmental protections. I am honored to give Molly Diggins our Jane Sharp Lifetime Achievement Award.
Good evening. I first came to North Carolina around this time back in 1980. I was just coming for a few weeks. I ended up staying more than 4 decades. North Carolina's natural beauty has captivated me all of these years. But it was the people I met here, people like yourselves, who engaged me on the issues. It was their passion, their knowledge, and caring for people and places that inspired me. You know, it's easy during these troubled times to romanticize past victories, to think it was easier then, whenever then was. It wasn't. Time and again, it seemed some challenges were just too big. We'd never get there. But think about it. How many times have we stopped drilling for oil and gas off our coast? How many polluting coal-fired power plants have we retired in our state? And where would we be today if we had given up on the Clean Smokestacks Act, or making large-scale clean energy possible by passing the Renewable Energy Portfolio Standard? Then there are our much-loved public lands. The pandemic has connected North Carolinians with these places in new and deeper ways. Just think for a moment about some of the many places we have helped to protect for future generations. DuPont State Park, gorgeous state park, stopping the road to nowhere in the Smokies, the multi-year fight to stop the Oregon Inlet jetties, protecting wildlife and refuges by challenging the outlying landing field, and so many more hard-fought successes. But there's more. Over the years, we continued to insist that big money couldn't trump environmental justice concerns. Community groups successfully defeated plans to put Titan cement on the banks of the Cape Fear River, or to turn rural North Carolina into the Yankee dump of the East Coast with mega landfills. Today, it is impossible to overstate the importance of this moment. We have a long road ahead, and time is short. And the challenges we face come at a time when it seems like vitriol and division drive public discourse. Let me say this. The environment is essential. It intersects with nearly every aspect of our lives and every social issue. It's time that we recognize that climate change is a human rights issue and one that we must address together. Although the challenge is bigger than anything we've faced, I am confident we can prevail. I find hope in new announcements coming almost daily now. Companies are investing billions to ramp up the production of electric cars, and at long last, offshore wind is a real possibility for our state. But the foundation of winning on important environmental issues starts with fair elections and with who we elect. My sincere thanks to the North Carolina League of Conservation Voters and to all of you for your work in this space. My special thanks to Representative Pricey Harrison and Senator Natalie Murdoch, quite simply for never giving up. Over the decades, we have pushed through time and again, and with your commitment, will again. I have confidence in you. And finally, my personal thanks to NCLCV for the honor of this award. Thank you.